Confluence tutorial, how to use Confluence for beginners. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you how you can use Confluence. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So for those of you who don't know what Confluence is a project management application, and over here you can manage all of your projects. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. Now Confluence is free, but there is a pricing plan which we'll go over in a second. So first I will just want to give you a layout of what Confluence looks like. So over here, as you can see, if you have used other project management tools out there or other websites like that, you're going to have a pretty decent understanding of what it is. So over here you can see, is for every team. There's marketing options, you've got project planning, software, product management, and business strategy as well. So we have a bunch of different options. So, and you can also integrate with other applications such as Figma and Slack and Drive and Trello and Teams. So over here you can go ahead and use other use cases as well. So let's go ahead and sign up and show you the pricing plan. So right here we have 4 pricing plans. So we have the free plan, the standard, and the premium. The free plan, of course, is going to be free and it's forever for 10 users. So you can have 10 users in it. You have the standard one, which is everything you need to get started, right? And then for premium, it's going to be $8 per user per month. So keep that in mind. Standard one is going to be $4.89 per user per month, and premium is going to be $8.97 per user per month. And down below, we can see some of the features that they have. So in the free one, you get unlimited pages, unlimited spaces, templates for marketing, product, program management, and more. You get up to 3 active whiteboards per user. You have support for apps and integrations, and then you have support for Atlassian community and up to 2 gigabytes of file storage. Whereas in the standard one, you get everything in the free plan, of course, and then you have external collaborations, page permissions, 250 gigabytes of storage, and regional support as well, which is going to be 9 to 5. And you get unlimited users. So in this one, you get 10 users. In this one, you get unlimited users. And if you want to upgrade to premium, you'll get everything in the previous plans, right? And then you get an AI-powered creation and collaboration, which is a new thing. And per user automation limits is going to be 1,000 automations per limit. So each user can have 1,000 automations, unlimited whiteboards, unlimited admin control, and insights, unlimited storage, and 24/7 critical supports, and 99.9% uptime SLAs. So pretty cool stuff. And if you want to see more features, then you can scroll down and go really in depth as to how many features that they have. So over here you can see quickly, you get 10 users in the free plan, but 50,000 users in the standard one, and 50,000 in the premium one, and 50,000 users in the enterprise. So number of sites, you can only have 1 site in the one free plan, 1 site in the standard, 1 site in the premium, and up to 150 in the enterprise. So, go ahead and select whichever one you want. But yeah, we're going to be continuing with the free plan for now. Of course, this is billed monthly. If you switch to annually, this is going to be the price right here. So keep that in mind. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and sign up and get ready. So the sign up process is very simple. You just enter in your work email, or you can continue with your Google accounts or Microsoft Slack account, and then they'll just send you a verification code. And after that, you just enter in your full name and your password, and you should be good to go. And then just simply click on continue. And after that, just add in your workspace name over here. It can be anything. And you have to make sure that it is free. So usually what it will do is it'll use your name as a site. So something like that. And then just simply click on continue. Give it a couple of seconds to create your Confluence site, and you should be good to go. And once you sign up, this is how it looks like. So over here, you have your options, what kind of work you would do, software development, product management, marketing, design, operations, project management, whatever you want, you can go ahead and select that. There's some more options over here. If you click on show more, get more options like sales, human resources, HR, legal, IT supports, and all of that. So for now, we're just simply going to go ahead and select project management and click on next. Of course, you can skip all of this if you want to. Now, what do you want to create first? Pages, whiteboards, database, whatever you want to do, you can go ahead and do that. It depends on you. It gives you a little preview over here on the right-hand side. So we have pages right here, whiteboards as well. So we can skip this as well. So we're going to skip for now. And then finally, we have an invite link for our teammates. Of course, we can just simply copy them, send that email out, or send them in the group chat, wherever you want, or you can just simply go ahead and invite them one by one using the email right here. So, and after that, we are good to go. So, right here, this is how it looks like. This is going to be your dashboard. Over here on the left hand side, you will have your options such as all content blogs, automation, and all of that. Over here is going to be your notes section where you can see you have some pre-made template where you can go ahead and edit this out as well. This is unpublished draft, of course, and you can go ahead and change it whatever you want. At the top, you have your main options such as home, recent spaces, themes, apps, and templates. And if you click on this option right here, it's going to open up this tab where you can go ahead and switch between different apps such as Atlassian Home, Confluence, and Administration. But for now, we're going to select Confluence and we're going to go ahead and get started. So right here, this is the dashboard. Over here, you have your overview of everything that is currently happening in your projects or in your Confluence. You have your recent starts and draft. At the bottom, you have your spaces where you have your project management and your own little note section. This is the one that we were seeing previously, but yes. And then over here is your project management options right here. Here you can check out what you see. So your mission, your team, everything is going to be over here. Now, if you want to create it from scratch, you can also do that by just simply clicking on the create button and you are good to go. So let's get started. So for now, as you can see, if you want to continue with some of these pre-made templates, you can, but if you want, you can also go ahead and get started with the scratch, or if you want, you can go ahead and click on the template section right here and view all of the templates. Now, here you will see a bunch of different templates. So we have many different options. So for example, this is a one-on-one meeting, 4LA, retrospective, analysis, 90-day plan, all hands meeting, annual plan on, pager. So you have different options. So we have budget proposals, calendar, business status. If you want, you can go ahead and select any of these you want. Or what you can do is you can select some of the options from here at the top and go with that. So if you want documentation, so you click on documentation and everything related to that is going to be provided as well. If you want popular ones, these are the top 15 most popular ones that are available. So before you go ahead and use, just simply click on one and you can select the preview right here. So if you click on this one, this is going to be the preview. Let me see if I can increase the size. I cannot, but I think you can see it right here. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. So right here, this is how it looks like. You can see it over here once I've zoomed in so that you can have a better look. But yeah, this is how it looks like. Blog post is going to be something similar to that as well. But yeah, so if you want, you can go ahead and go with this one, but it depends on you. So since we already have spaces right here, let's go ahead and create a new one, right? So to create a space, we just simply click on this plus button and over here we name the space. And then we can select the icon and collaboration, knowledge, and whatever type of purpose we want. So, and then we have permissions as well. So for now, we're going to type a name. We're just simply going to call it testing. And of course, the drill machine looks pretty good. Now, over here is going to be your options. So collaboration, knowledge, whatever type you want. If you want custom, you simply click on custom and you should be good to go. But let's go with collaboration. I think that looks pretty cool. And then over here it said permissions to visible to me, disable permissions or copy permission from other space. You can select whichever one you want. If you have a customized space key, you can go ahead and do that as well. For now, we're going to click on continue. And then over here, we have the main option. So what type of features do you want to enable within this workspace? So we have blogs, calendars, analytics, automations, whiteboard, and all of that. Since this is not a website type of option, we don't need blogs, so we'll leave it that. Analytics, of course, we don't need that. Maybe if we do, we'll just turn it on and we should have that option right here. So as you can see right there, we have the ability to turn them on and off. And then we just simply click on create space. Give it a couple of seconds to build your space and you should be good to go. And this is how it looks like. So over here, we have our testing. This is going to be the name, description over here, project tracker, and all of the other stuff as well. Now, if you want to go ahead and add a few stuff, what you can do is click on this edit button right here. Click on edit. It's going to open up the editor. And here we can go ahead and start editing now. Now, to add something, all we have to do is just simply hit the enter button. Let me just hit the enter button and move this down. And over here, we just hit the / button and it will open us this option right here, which we can use to add whatever we want. We can add tables, expand, code snippet, status, date, decisions, node panel, everything, right? So we can go ahead and add all of that good stuff over here and we can go ahead and make changes to any of these stuff as well. We have a bunch of different options to choose from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all of these stuff and I'm going to go ahead and create one from scratch. So something like that. Now, as you can see right here, type this button right here, and AI Atlassian will add stuff to it. This can add element, or you can press the add button to mention someone. If you want to use AI, we just add the AI option right here, click on it, and now we can go ahead and ask the AI to go ahead and add stuff for us. So let's say if we search for table, what would it do? So here you can see that was a mistake. I did not mean to do that, but you get the idea. So first things first, what I want to do is I want to have a heading. So we have different heading options. We have heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. So we're going to select the first one, and here we're going to go ahead and type the project name if you want to do that, or you can type whatever you want. What I'm going to say is I'm going to add the team members right here. And then down below, I want to add a small little table, or maybe a chart. Let's see, do we have any chart options? We have chart, but I want to add a table. I think this would look good. So here we can go ahead and add the team. We can add the names, their speciality, or what they're for. Like, for example, if we have a video editor, we're going to go ahead and there add the role of it. And then we can add their email address. So that would look good. So we'll just say names over here. Over here, we'll add roles, and then finally email. And once we do that, we are good to go. And also we can go ahead and move these columns around. If you want to add a new column in between them, we just simply click on this plus button and we are good to go. We can even go ahead and increase or shorten the length of these columns like so. Let's see whether or not we can increase the size of the column, but I think for now. And if we want to add a new row, we just simply hit the plus icon over here and a new row can be added. So like that. So now we just add the names and we should be good to go. So something like this looks good. We have our team members right here. We have their roles and their email address. Now moving on, we can go ahead and add another thing. Next, what we can do is we can add like an instruction right here. We can go ahead and click on instruction. This will go ahead and create a layout step by step on what we need to do. So step number 1 is to do research. Over here, we can add the description as to who that person is going to be, what is going to be the responsibilities of that person, what they're going to do. Then we can add further details right here. We can add step 2 is going to be the other step where, let's say, team leader is going to do all of the, researching stuff and all of that. And then he's going to go ahead and give all of the research material to Alice, and then Alice is going to go ahead and create a script for voiceover artist, which is going to be Ginger, and then Ginger is going to go ahead and work with Jimmy to create the video. So we can go ahead and add like a whole step-by-step process as to what we want to do right here. And this is of course step number 2. If you want, you can go ahead and of course you can just simply go ahead and copy all of them if you want to add new stuff to it. So over here, we have the plus icon. We can go ahead and add more instructions as well. But yeah, if you want, once that's done, we can go ahead and move over to the next section. Let's say we want to add a tracker or something like that, right? So if we click on approval tracker here, we can go ahead and add more options like a list of tasks. So something like that. So let me just go ahead and remove this section as well and this section as well. There we go. So something like that looks good. If we want, we can go ahead and copy it, and right here, now we can go ahead and add a list of actions. I think that looks much better than the previous one. So here we have action. We can add someone over here, due date and everything. So we can go ahead and add like a list of whatever we want. If we hit enter, we can go ahead and start adding more blocks to it. So yeah, over here we can say, let's say this is going to be the topics over here. Also, I want to add like a heading at the top as well, just to be safe. We'll add a small heading, something like that. That looks good. And here we can add the tasks. We can say this is going to be video number 1, video number 2, video number 3. And here we can go ahead and add someone, and we can go ahead and add Jimmy. So there we go. Jimmy is now tagged, and he will go ahead and respond to it as well. And right here we can also add another section. Let me add like a conversation or a comment section. A discussion note looks pretty good, so we'll add a discussion note. And let me just do that, and instead we move that discussion note right here. If we can maybe make it smaller, and right here, I don't think that's possible, but I wanted to move this discussion note closer to that, but unfortunately we'll leave it at that for now. But yeah, we can add discussion notes, tasks as well. And once that's done, we can go ahead and add more stuff to it. But to be fair, I think this discussion tab would be a much better table to manage all of our tasks. So maybe we can, delete this one. We'll just go ahead and select it and click on delete like that. And now we can just add our task in it. So we'll just say tasks. And instead of, having items, we'll just say status. The owner is going to be assignee. And then we have note section, and then we have relevant links. So then we can just simply add our task. And if we want, we can just click on this link to add all of our tasks right here. So right here, I'll just get rid of that. That looks good. Next, let's say we want to add another cool stuff. So now let's say we have our team members. All right. The instructions and roles are going to be over here. Then we have our task. Next, let's say we want to create a progress bar, or let's say we want to add like a status bar right here. So if we click on status, we can set different status to different bars, but I think that's not what we want. So let me just go ahead and add another table. And I think this looks much better. So I added these little divider panels right here. So, we can see where one thing ends and where the other one begins. So let me just add another one right here. I forgot to do that. So here we'll just, again, / and search for divider and just hit enter. And there we go. We now have a divider. And now over here at the bottom, I also added a note section where we can go ahead and add notes to our, team. Tell them what we need to do better, what we need to do more. And then down below, what I think would also be helpful is another note section, or a panel, if you will, like these ones right here. So we have error panel, custom panel, success panel, and warning panel. So we can add some of these panels up so that we can go ahead and check them out. So if we go ahead and let's say we want to click on error panels right here, we can go ahead and add warnings over here, deadlines and stuff like that. We can add different panels to showcase what needs to be done. So pretty simple. Once it's done, you should be good to go. After that, you can go ahead and update it, or, click on this button right here to go ahead and save it. And over here, you can add the version comments if you want, and you can select the access to whoever you want to, give it to. So it depends on you. Once that's done, just simply click on update and you are good to go. You should be good to go. And pretty simple. This is how you do it. This is how you use Confluence to create your own workspace and manage your project. So of course, you can add other pieces of content to it. So if you come over here onto the left hand side, we can see this is a template project plan. So if we click over here, this is how it looks like. Looks pretty good. It just replaced all of my content that I just created with a pre-made template. Looks pretty good. We also have template decision document. So this is also pretty good. And then we have the template meeting. And if you want, you can go ahead and click on create to create a new template. So this is a workspace. As I said before, if we click on the workspace itself, this is how it looks like, shows us the team instructions, task, what it does. And then on the left-hand side, we have our main pieces of content where we have the project plan, the template decision, and the meeting notes. So we can click on these three buttons and, click on rename to change the name. So instead of template notes, we'll just say meeting notes. Same with the decision one as well, or decision document. And then for the final, we can do the exact same thing for the project plan. And once that's done, we should be good to go. After that, you can go back to your homepage and you can check all of your workspaces out. So over here, if you click on recent, we can see all of the recent options that you have created. So we can see all these different meetings that we've created. And of course, we can go ahead and click on to start them. And if we click on start, we can find those favorite options right here. So pretty simple. This is how you do it. This is how you use Confluence and how you can use it to manage your project. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment sections down below and I'll be sure to answer them as soon as possible. And as always, until next time, take care and goodbye.